Okay, yeah, so I had to take a meeting and now, so this video continues. What are we? Now it's, so now it's um, 7 local time here and we started 15:40, so 16, 17, 18. So 3 hours and 20 minutes later, around. And let's see, we were looking at, like I was about to trade in Carvana actually, and that's how I remember to restart the video now, after working a bit. And I was almost about to buy here, but I thought it was I saw it was like 11% or whatever it was, and way too extended to be a good risk. And I could have waited for it to come down here and then buy it around here with a maybe half day stop loss, perhaps around here, a bit lower maybe. That could have worked, and it would have given me around 12% if I could have held it, which I could have because the market has been strong from there. And we were also looking at around that time we were looking at it, let's see, 9, so we're 15:30. Yeah, so the market did trade up, but then came down and then traded up from there. So I think I could have held it. Let's see, Carvana, how much did it come back down from that 5 point? Yeah, not much. So yeah, it would have been held. And we did trade Nvidia here. It's a bit extended actually, and I was a bit worried about that, but felt like it wanted to move, and if the market was gonna continue up, I thought it could hold. So I actually held it here, even though it did come back down 2%, a bit more. And yeah, it's up, and it's not really safe yet because I bought it so extended. Then my 1R is over here, and yeah, perhaps I shouldn't have bought it actually. I was stopped out at SMCI, but I rebought it around this area here, and then including cost, it's up here. No, sorry, I put a stop buy here above 225, and then that was executed. So that's the cost is not included here. I bought here and was stopped out. Let me see. I'm almost break even now, so I bought it more or less. It looks like the same, or that can't be true. So let's see. I bought it at, where is it? Yeah, 228.50. Okay, over here, probably there. And then I was stopped out at 225.13. Okay, that almost exactly where I rebought it. So I stopped out there, probably on this candle, and then I rebought it at 225.12 including cost. Okay, so I had my stop buy at 225.1, and yeah, that's up a bit, but I'm almost break even for the day on this one. I did buy it here the first time, but I sold it on this day. And let's see what else. So I was stopped out of ANF. Let's see what happened here. Oh, it just took it. I had at 29.90, 89. Damn, I had 29.90. I should have probably sometimes it's better to have like 70 or 80. So it took it, so let's see what the low was, 88. So it took it by 2 cents. Yeah, actually at 89.5. Yeah, that's fine. So it's up. Yeah, I don't know. I could rebuy it now, actually, if I wanted to. Maybe I will. Confluent is up. Not much, but it's up some today. It's up more or less the same every day here. Chewy came back up again. I sold half from somewhere around here at 2R. Let's see where that was. Oh yeah, that was almost at the top. 30. What's that? That was 6. No, that's the wrong ticker. Chewy. 36.83. Okay, so it's not the top. It just looks like it's around this area. Sold half, and I'm holding the rest with a break-even stop. And for that part, Opera continues. It's also already sold to a 2R. I think that was in the other video at 16.94. So just before 17. Probably on this candle here. Then went up a bit more and then came back down to 9 and actually 20 on the 5. And yeah, it looks strong, didn't even hit it. Kind of held the VWAP. Continues up. We're getting close to the channel here. So yeah, and that's also around 18. So it's probably gonna come back there, I think. But since it's the day 1.5, I actually bought it yesterday, right? And I'm counting this as day 1 or 2. I'm not sure. Is this the buy day? Depends on how you look at it. I did buy it yesterday, so then perhaps yesterday was the buy day, but I think a lot of people bought it today, actually. So I think this is kind of day 1. No matter what, I already sold it to R, and I don't know. I think it can go for like 3 days. 1, 2, 3 is gonna probably come up into this. 18 today, if it goes there today, or 1830 or something if it goes tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what else? Nvidia, we looked at that. This one. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's up a bit, not much. This one up a bit today. I'm just holding actually quite large position. I don't know why I have this, but I shouldn't have a large position in this. I just, on that account, I usually only have 1 position, so I don't know. Yeah, because it's not that large, but actually when having it in 1 position, it actually becomes quite large. It's going fine. Also, this one has pretty good earnings here, and this is the leader. I couldn't find it to buy it, so I actually bought the other one. But I wish I bought this one actually instead. So now I can't trade this, but yeah. We have a news here that it might be moving on, which is from actually way up here, and we have a new reactor in United States for the first time in 7 years. So I think it might be moving on that, but I'm not sure. Also, oil is moving, so usually energy goes, like sometimes they go together. It's really nice. Volume here, 11 million is 3 times average. So it's, I'm not sure on this one. This one was a really good buy day. Here, you can see this candle is one of my favorite spots to buy. Yeah. It's pretty nice. And what else? Let's see, we have, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is one I'm just holding a small part from. I thought it was kind of interesting to trade here. It moved quite a lot. I have a small part left. Moved 300 and whatever, 70% or something. I sold in parts all the way up here. And it's a penny stock. It's like a bankruptcy kind of thing, but those, like when they start to move, they can move real well, like 750+% from here. If you would have bought it, like it, well, nobody does, but well, the people who are market makers do, or who are promoting it. But when you come with that volume here, I got interested. You also have the preceding that volume here on the down day, so that made me interested. Once I thought it proved itself here. I think I bought it on this day, or maybe on this day, I'm not sure. I think this day. Anyhow, that's pretty much it. And as I had to work, I couldn't, I did look at some other possible trades. I wanted to take this one, for example. Also want always to check this one. Also, I was almost trading. I was supposed to trade this, but I didn't. Same with this, because those are just clean breakouts from like setups. This one as well. I think that this one was in the first video. This one I missed actually on this day. I forgot about it on Monday. Is this Monday? I'm not sure. At least I was supposed to buy it on Monday, but I forgot. And yeah, this is a good setup. It's just like so tight, and people in a good trading day, like in the markets, everyone is kind of like on the same side on these, and as you're so tight and you're bouncing on the 9, like who's gonna go against that? Like, I don't know, like in a bad day, yes, but not in a good day. And also pretty good earnings, I think. I'm not sure, but it also looks like it's pretty strong. What else? So yeah, DraftKings as well. Carvana was the one, yeah, I started with that one. DraftKings has also a clean, tight setup. Look at this, really nice. When the 9 comes down into the 20 and they overlap, it's like a cross back and they go. This one's really clean trader. It did something really nice here down to the 20 and then straight up. So this is the same. It's really nice. And yeah, that could have been traded. What else? I always want to trade the ones that are in the Darvas and that has set up. So this one I'm not supposed to miss unless I have full positions. This one I'm not supposed to miss. This one I'm not supposed to miss if they have setups. this one didn't have that type of setup. Could work, yeah, but it's like so choppy here, so I don't know. And this one I'm also supposed to take, and this one I'm supposed to take each time. I'm not supposed to miss those, and this one's the same. This one the same. This one the same. Like those didn't have great setups, and DraftKings I shouldn't miss. It's also in this one. There's a lot of them that I'm not supposed to miss, and they both have a setup and are from this list. Yeah, this also I'm not supposed to miss, but sometimes life comes in the way. This is, however, was a pretty good trading day so far, and did really nice this rate of change thing. It's really nice. Here, when it comes down here, you can be looking for a long trade. That doesn't necessarily come the next day, but usually within a couple of days or 3. So yeah, I think I'm gonna post the video there as I went through things that I started in the first video, and we could perhaps look if we have some EPs here. So now you don't see my list, but let's move the list into view. And so here we also have it populated now with Carvana as an EP. This is not this is more Christian Kulmagi EP scan, so it's not the true EP if you go by StockB's criteria, but it's still in the say EP 9 million family. That's EP 9 million within the EP family. That's really confusing. It has the volume of, perhaps one should actually call this a power breakout or something like that. We have this one, like we already looked at them, Upstart. Oh, you're breaking up. And we have PSTG, really nice earnings, and yeah, right sector, volume coming in there much higher here recent 3 days. And JD also, that's China stock from also favorite candle there. Chewy, I have that one. Match, oh, nice. So maybe it had earnings. Did it? Let's see. When did it have earnings? Looks like it. We have, let's see. Well, maybe they launched an app here. I'm not sure. New social first. The new social first dating app Archer. Maybe Match owns this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's Match Group Archer, which is a gay, bisexual, and queer men dating app. Okay. Let's do this. Launches. No, it should have been a text. Oh, what happened? Maybe I'm not supposed to have a note here. Archer launch. Queer dating app. Social first. Aren't they all? I'm not sure what that means. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, maybe social first has a real meaning, or it's just like a buzzword. I'm not sure. Could be. Yeah, would be interesting to look that up actually. And it looks really nice to set up here. So this could really have been trading, as it's also, is it new? How old is it? 16. But it could be a turnaround here. I think actually this should be in watch list. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't watch that list that much though. And I don't watch this one either anymore. I don't know. Anyhow, so what else? PDD and TAP, that one was really, and NetApp was really early. Maybe they had earnings. I do. Okay, several China stocks are moving. Carvana, yeah, they're now starting over. So let's see if we have any real EPs. We have one, but that's Execution Corp, so that's not a real one. And yeah, none of the high-priced ones. Okay, so Opera actually is pretty good. Relative volume 5 times. That's nice. That doesn't look like 5 times. Oh, they have a 50-day average. Oh yeah, so it's 5 times that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now we're stopping it. And we might have a look at SPY. Oh, SPY, could it take 42? Could, perhaps. Swedish stock market. We have Russell didn't even come down here yet, and yeah, that's pretty nice. Some type of higher lows. If it works, and ARK Innovation, it's on the move. It's breaking out almost. Well, it's breaking out, but can also break out of this recent, last week high. Is it last week? Yeah. Here's the risk willingness, like on this chart. This is where you see it, and that's a breakout. Share that. Okay, so that's the video for the moment, and yeah. I'm curious about Okta. So it did come back up 4.5%. I really liked how Net did after this. I mean, the earning was actually not that pretty bad, good actually, but they guided higher, but then the CEO said something about the macro that could be worse. So pretty okay earnings. I should look out. I'm too tired to fill it out at the moment. Or maybe I should. Actually, no, I should. Okay. Where is it? Okay, let's see what we have. Let it reload. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't load. Oh, there we go. So now we are on. This is Sachs data from Seeking Alpha data. Okay, so it's that's usually diluted at 318 million, and that's an EPS change of 81% from below zero though, so that's why I have the hashtag there before. And 25% rev growth, and then we have surprise at 83% and 1% respectively on EPS and revenue, and also guiding higher for I think both, but I'm not sure, so maybe I should check earnings history as well for Okta, not Okta, to see. Yeah, so it's higher for EPS. Okay, so that's cool. Said something about a macro. Let's see. Macro. No, I'm searching in the wrong window. Macro. Well, macro. Okay, so they said while macroeconomic pressures are increasing, we are well positioned to advance our leadership position by delivering valuable product innovation. Okay, so to our customers, to our shareholders. Okay, so they probably said something about that in the earnings call as well. So here you see the text. If you want to pause it, you can read it. And mentions macro pressures. So I can so I write something so I know what the news could be about here. So I see there's a news post here, and then I can go to the news item in a different window. At a glance, I see it here, and then I can compare. So this is 0.22, this here was 0.30, similar revenue, and here was minus. There they did a raise, here was minus. So we're up around 200% from here, depending on how you measure it. So 181. That's not comparing to that. That's comparing to June. Okay, so yeah, but still, I think this drop is mostly because it already moved up so much. So the drop comes down to this level here. So that's interesting, maybe something to learn from when you're looking for levels that it may drop where you feel like there's some confidence. So you have one level here, and you can see it's quite obvious. And then actually it did drop even lower. So it did drop here, which also has a pretty clear level both here, and also deeper in here. So it's a bit about that. Also 70, so it never did really come down there, but very close. And also we have a pivot level here, floor pivot there, I think. No, maybe that's just a low of the day, actually. That's not a floor pivot, I think. Yeah. X4, we forgot to check X4. Yeah, really nice here. Like, look at this channel. So, like, this stock is a biotech stock, which is de-risked. They have good data and a really good sector and a good indication, NASH. And NASH stocks have been really moving. So within that, we also have upcoming triggers, which is good for biotech stock. And then also look at, we have a second entry long here, really nice. Also just at the 9. I was thinking perhaps it might over, what do you call it, like go further down here like this one did, all the way down to the 20. It undercut instead just the 9 halfway to the 20, and then similarly like here it did just undercut here and then push up yesterday, and then today continuation for that, and that's the second entry long. So first entry long there, second entry long there, and second entry long is where we want to go, especially if we're close to channel bottom, and an MA where we can go from. So that's a really great entry, especially yesterday, but you could also take it today since it's a biotech stock. You could take it open and range high at 210. And I think we're gonna come up to the upper channel here. I'm gonna prolong that, trying to connect, and then that's a bit too high. That's not correct. This is better. I think we might come up to 284, or then if we come later, it might be 3, and if we come up to that, I don't know, we may go even further, but I'm aiming for 244 to start, 240 maybe, which is this, and then maybe we can actually look at the ones to the left before. Yeah, so 235, 238, 240, 244 is the first, but then I think we actually may come up to, maybe come up to there, come back, go up to 250, then come up to 3 is my guess, depending on all the circumstances in the stock. So yeah, that's the video, and maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. If you like my ramblings, or actually find something interesting, maybe want to hear something more, I mean, I'm no Kolamagi in any way, but I have a perspective, and I think I had ramblings and perhaps something else. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's the video.